Welcome to Elisa's Art Room. Today we're going to be working some more on my Cathy's Flower House DIY miniature house. We started this on Wednesday and we're going to be working some more on this. For anyone just tuning in, this is the new version. I found out there are two versions. I have the new one. You will want to make sure that you have the right version when watching any tutorials, because they're different. So the new version, you see how that has like a name on it? This sign is also different, but if you just look at this, if it's a plain crate, that's the older version. Okay, so that's the best way that I saw to tell the difference. All right, so that's what we're going to be doing. And let's see, I'm going to get you guys pulled up so I can see the chat and stuff. We are currently live on Facebook if you see the little red button at the top left. If not, you're catching a replay either here or over on YouTube. Let's see. Here's my live. Make sure sound is okay. Yep. All right, sound seems fine. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pull the camera up top so we can get started. All right, bear with me. All right, how much do I want to zoom? Zoom just a little for now. All right, let's see if I can get this out of the box. These things are always tricky to get off. Okay. So if you're watching the first part, I have everything separated into like envelopes and such so that I can just keep organized. And then the ones that were in bags, I kept in bags because they're all numbered. This is all the loose stuff. I'm just going to set this on my table. That's a done one. All right. Get out of my way. There. Still has a part, but I don't think I need it. I think it was an extra. So I noticed, hey Deborah, I noticed that I did something incorrectly on the first part. So I attempted to make sure I could fix it offline because I wanted to make sure, because it was going to be a slightly different. So this little stool with the palette on it, what I did not see in the instructions is that there was this clear part. You see it? And I didn't see the clear part because it was hidden on this. And I thought that this was just this, but it's not. It has that and possibly other things. And I noticed because I was watching somebody else do it, and I was like, oh, well, there's a part to that I missed. So I managed to scrape it off of there because I think I glued it on. I don't think I used the double stick tape. I can't really tell. I might have used the double stick tape, but it kind of looks like glue. So I just used this little tool, and I just really, really, really slowly scraped it off, trying not to destroy it because it was glued on there. And then we're going to attach it to the thing it's supposed to be attached to, and then to the stool. So do that. And I should have caught it in the instructions, honestly. I just didn't. I don't know. have no idea how I missed it, but I missed it. I'll show you where it shows it in case you're doing this. So yeah, right here, yeah, it shows that it's in there on the bottom. And I didn't even see this part. I don't know. I just saw, okay, make the stool, attach it to the stool. So that's where my brain went. I don't know. I'm kind of tired lately, so who knows. So we made it all the way to page 7 on the first one, and I'm just going page by page. And that way on the titles that I put on YouTube afterwards, I put the I guess the replay of the live stream over on YouTube when I'm done, because Facebook deletes them after 30 days. And so I put them over there, and I'm putting like page 1 through 7 or whatever I happen to do. And that way, if someone's looking for a particular thing, they don't have to, go through all the videos to find the one thing they might be looking for that they're having trouble with. So I did that. We got, as far as the sign, we did not get to the birdhouse, so we'll start there on the birdhouse. I'm going to fix this little stool first, and that's what we're going to do. All right, so let's see. We'll get that double stick tape. I'm going to zoom in a little bit more. The table's getting dirty. I need to clean it. This is how much I can zoom in. I can't zoom it super close because sometimes that means you can't see things and I get out of screen. I hate when people get out of screen. I don't know if you're like that, but it's annoying to me. So I'm just going to put some tape so I can try to remember approximately where I am. Usually this side's not an issue. It's usually just this part. I tend to keep pulling stuff closer and closer to me so I can see it, and then I get out of screen. All right, so let's see. I can zoom just a fraction more, not too much, about that much, because my iPad's closer than my phone, at least on the version you see. So that should be good. And let's see, we're going to put a couple little pieces of double stick tape onto this little palette. I don't assume it has any kind of front and back. Where are my tweezers? Oh, there they are. It just did one piece. I mean, I guess it's not a huge deal, but I like it to fit kind of snug, so I'm going to do 2. If I can find it. I can't see it very well. I'm glad it didn't mess up. I was so worried. I was like, there's no way I'm peeling that off of that little stool. But I did, amazingly enough. All right, and then we need tape for the stool itself. And the instructions show just putting it in the necks, which seems like that's too big. Oh, that's because it's the piece I cut in half. That's why. Take one of these. So we'll try to put it in an X, see if it works. Since it is acetate, I am going to use the double stick tape because that just works better. Oh, I gotta peel that first. Stay on there. All right. And then we'll put this on. I don't guess it really matters which direction. Just go like this. so there is our little stool fix. It just gives it a little more dimension instead of just glued straight on there. So there's that. Put that in my little case. Alright, now we can find that birdhouse, which was bag 5. There's 2. Am I just not seeing it? It is brown, right? Is it not in this bag? Oh, I bet it's in one. Looks like it's in one. All right. Is it A? Yeah. It's this one. All right. A2 and A3. A little house. So there's 2. Got like a heart and a circle. And the blue one goes on the circle. It does have a little scalloped edge, so you want to get that the right direction. And these just glue together with the printed sides down. I'm gonna just snap some there. It shows doing it after, but I think it'd be easier to do it before. I don't think it's gonna need glue because it's gonna be glued on it. So that'll be fine. So this goes on here. Debating if I want to use a double stick tape. It's kind of slippery. So I guess I will. What's that going to be? So make sure it's not too big. Yeah, it's fine. There's 3 sizes, small, medium, and large. So sometimes, my last kit, it told you what size it was. This one does not seem to. I want to put, it shows, oh, that's weird. It shows the tape the other direction, which is too long for the other direction. So I'm going to put it this direction. That's kind of odd. I mean, you could cut it, but why if you can just do it the other way? Let's see if I can zoom a little more. I'm going to try to, I got to figure out where I need to be because I have to go really, I can't move my tripod any further, so I have to move myself over, move my tape over, try to stay in that spot. You won't be able to see probably the instructions as well, but most people just want to see the actual work, so it shouldn't be an issue. I'm going to just put the tape on both of them to get started. The tape on this one, it shows just going lapping it over the top. I wonder if medium's too long. I don't know. I might do medium. I think the medium size is going to be too long. I'll just cut a piece because I think the other one's going to be too short. Let me see how long it is. Yeah, it's a little long. We'll just cut it. Probably stick that back on there. Nope. Not if you do it on the wrong side. Now it's trash because I pulled it off. Right. That's fine. We'll trash it. Oh my goodness. Stuck to my finger. All right, so this one folds over the top. I'm going to put 2 pieces. One, so yeah, that piece, this, I don't know, we'll do this size. I think it's a little short, but that's okay. It's not super short. At least we got one that's a little longer. Let's see how well that's sticking to that. It seems like it's not gonna, I don't know, I don't think it's gonna hold it great. I like my stuff to hold well. I'm kind of picky like this. I'm gonna grab my glue. I hadn't pulled any out yet. But I like to use this Crafter's Pick Ultimate Glue. It's kind of like Eileen's Tacky. It's a very tacky glue that will stick just about anything. They call it the water-based super glue. And it's inexpensive at Hobby Lobby. It was like $5.49 when I bought it. But I do like it a lot. So I'm going to use that. I'm just going to put a little bit in the middle between the tape. Just a tiny bit. That way, if the other stuff lets go, this will hold it. So this little house, does it have a scallop too? No scallop on this one, but I am going to clean these burrs off. They're kind of strong. Still not in there very good. Keeps popping out. I think it'll be fine once it's glued, I think. So I'm not going to stress about that, but let's put it on there. And it shows just doing one at a time, but I think it's just as easy just to stick them both together and push it into place. All right. Let's get closer to the front. Just a fraction. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Trying to get it to stay lined up. All right, I think that's good. Let's pull these off. Just a tiny drop in between. I'm just putting it in between the tape there. Put this where it won't roll. Always rolls. Alright, and this one, let's see, we'll just try to get it kind of even. So it looks like it overlaps about 1/16 of an inch. And a little bit more that way, so. Kind of looking before I push. Yep, that looks good. All right. Push that into place. We have a little house. So 2 little houses. I'll set those aside. And next step is the wall. So we might have to zoom out for this one. So let's zoom out just a fraction because this is a bigger part. I'm just going to leave the tape. So we have, do I need this one or not? Not yet. So just this. So DG104D. This was in some black parts. Is it in here? Did I already pull them off? I did. Okay. So they're with the faucet. So here, we're going to move this over. Just, it's in my way. Got these. We pulled these off the other day. We're going to need this faucet. And K18 picture, K19 picture, K20 picture, K17, which is the door, J19, Q2, and Q3. All right. Those are there. Q2 and Q3. Bag. We got that one. Are they all in one? All right. What did I say, J? Q. Q2 and Q3. All right, Q's, where are you hiding? There you are. Not a spot I would have thought of. showing the lines again. I'm going to grab my utility knife. It's got the little lines showing you where things pop out. I assume this whole piece pops out at some point. Pop it out now. And there's a line here and a line here. So I'm just cutting those so it'll help remove it easier. Where'd my lid go? There it is. Okay. So we have these two. J19 is looks like a frame. J. Where's J hiding? B. All right, where did you go? But it's in a bag. It says bag 2. That's why it's in a bag. Okay. And then I need the paper picture thingies. Where are they? We need K18, K19, and K20. And the door. Might as well take the door. It's trying to come out already. That's all. All right, so we have the wall, which goes up like that. Yeah. And we have a door. All right, so step 1, it looks like attach the door with tape along the sides, or you could glue it, whatever you want to do. There's a little circle for the knob, so you're going to want to make sure that lines up. They do give you outside lines, so that's helpful. All right, we'll do the double stick tape. I'll probably, I don't know. I might do both. Oh, that's the short side. Okay, I want the long one. Okay, let's see, where they got the tape going? They've just got it, shows it all the way down, but these aren't really big enough. And you gotta make sure you're straight. At least kind of straight. Looks like this will fit here. I'm trying to get kind of close to the edge. Pretty sure I can go just to the right of that hole. And then we'll put a shorter one here. And then a shorter one there. So they don't show any tape there. So I'm just going to put a little, I guess I'll put a little glue. I'm going to make sure there's nothing that I'm doing it wrong before I go gluing it on here. I don't see anything that is going to be an issue. It's not attached to anything. It just has that little handle, which I got to pull out. I think I know where it is. I'm just going to put a little bit of glue. I'm just going to use my little silicone spreader thing. You could also use a paintbrush, but I'm just going to do this. It'll just help the middle just to lay flatter. I don't like when things kind of pop up. All right, I'll do that. I'll peel off this. Thought I'd let go. Come on. All right, now I'm gonna try to get this perfect if I can. Make sure that little hole is lining up. There we go. Nice and flat. All right. I'm on the right side, right? Yeah. Okay. I don't like the little hole still showing. That's kind of weird. I guess they're ink. I don't think they'll erase or anything. Maybe something goes over it. I don't know. Because you can't really cover it because this one's still showing here and this one's showing. So they both show. So even if you were perfectly straight, which I'm not, but I got close. I don't know. Anyway, next it's showing the sign here, which seems to be this guy. And does it have a frame or anything? Is it layered? Oh, the arrow's going somewhere else. That's confusing. All right, so the frame goes on the top picture, which is the clock. And then this is just flat. There's no wood or nothing. Really? Huh. Okay. I guess not. You know, I'm just going to use glue. It's so much quicker. As long as I'm not missing nothing. It doesn't look like I am. Alright, does it have a top and a bottom? It looks like it says feel. Seeing if I can cover those little black lines. Almost. Not quite. Alright, and then the record gets layered with this frame. Okay. Oh, it's not a record. I keep thinking it's a record. It's not. It's a clock. There's an arrow. That looks... What? Magnifying glass. Is that the 12? Okay, it is. Just can't see it. All right. See how many layers there is. So it just glues on, and then the frame goes over the top. Maybe I'll put the frame first. I think I'll put the frame first. Let me see if it needs trimmed or anything. No, it's pretty good. So it looks like it says 8 o'clock-ish, almost 8 o'clock. All right. I guess if you put it on first, you would know that it is correct, but then you can't really, I don't know, I feel like I can eye it straight better with it on the frame. I'm going to, should I use double stick tape? No. No. This will dry clear, so I'm not worried about it. It also gives you a second to move it. Make sure it's straight. Okay. And this goes here. Doesn't give you marks for this one, so you gotta just make sure you're right first. This way. And we'll just try to get it kind of centered. There's a 2 on the door, so you can kind of center to that. How far down does it show? I don't want to interfere with anything that might go there or anything that might go on the top, so I'm going to kind of try to put it right in the middle. It doesn't really tell you how far up it needs to be. It almost looks flush, so we're going to put it just a fraction closer to the top. And the door, just in case something goes around that door. It could be a frame or something, I don't know. So, just in case. Alright, and then this is this little picture here. Does it have an up or down? What is it? Hold on, I gotta look really close. No, it's just like a specimen thing. Wow, it's tiny. I'll try to show you. It's like a little specimen card. It's got a butterfly up there on the top left. So we'll put that up. It's hard to see on the picture. That goes here. Don't see anything being attached to it. So it looks like it just goes straight on there. So we're just going to brush a little bit of glue. Put the butterfly at the top. Alright, and then the faucet goes this one. It's got a little prong, which hopefully will go in the hole, because again it's a square versus a round. They seem to like to do that. See if we can get it in there without breaking it. Try to make sure it's up straight. Looks pretty straight. Alright, this is a hook, which is what these guys are. Just little tiny hooks. So obviously they want to go with the hook up. I'm not putting a lot of glue. They should fit fairly snug. Sometimes they just don't though. Alright, and where's that other hook? There's 2. Maybe it doesn't go on here yet. I don't see it. Alright, let's find the door handle. What bag was that? 6. 6. I guess we don't use this one yet. I'll put it back in that one thing. I'm going to put it in my little tray. I thought it went on here now, but I guess not, because I don't see it. We'll just put it there. Alright. Door handle goes on the door at some point. I guess now. Trying to roll. Alright, let's see if I can hold on to this without it flying across the room. That's tricky. It's a very tiny piece. Go in the hole. There. All right. Door handle. We got that. We got that. We got the hook. We got the tap. Now we need this little dresser. And then the stairs or whatever they are. All right, dresser. I did that yesterday. So it shows the drawer open on top, so I'm just going to leave it open a little bit. And it looks like it goes here, here, and here. So we're just going to put a little bit of glue, not too much, just in case it's not snug. Make sure you're the right direction. It's like there's holes here that you hope that it's not going to need to do something with, because I don't know. All right, it's in there. It wasn't real tight, so hopefully the glue will hold that. Then we've got these little staircase things. So the bottom one is on the 2 holes, and then there's a top and a bottom to this. It has a wood grain, so just make sure you have the wood grain up. I saw one girl had an issue with her wood grain, kept trying to peel off, so be careful putting them in the holes. So it looks like you put the larger one first. Just put the glue on the bottom, just a little. And then I'm going to insert that top first, so the paper is already kind of in there. And hopefully, I'm just going to double check, hopefully it will help keep it from peeling. Alright, so that goes like that. Pretty flush. The glue's just going to ooze, it's fine. It'll turn clear. I could use my little silicone thing or a Q-tip to clean it off. I don't think anything else is going to go there, but just in case, maybe I should clean it off. Just wipe it down. There. All right. And the little one, wood grain up. Like I said, I'm just putting the glue on the bottom. And this one you gotta be a little trickier with. I'm still going to try to put the paper in first. I just think that should help it not to peel off. It's snug, so you probably don't even need glue. It is very snug. Alright. Alright, there we go. We got some oozing glue there. Oh. You're just going to roll all over the place, aren't you? Let me get the oozing glue off. I keep pushing that drawer in. Is that the only spot? There. Okay. There we go. Is that it? I think that was it. Okay. Next page. On to page number 9. We have a door, which is bag 2, it looks like. So let's set this aside into my big tray. I have a little tray and a big tray. So what do we got? Bag 2. And we have, looks like K2 on the signs. to set it. There. K22? Am I looking wrong? Where are my numbers? Yeah, K22. Okay. What else do I need? P49, which says pack 6. Wasn't that pack 6? No. It was not. Okay, there. Pack 6. Handle in here. Handle. And then some clear acetate from that greenhouse art. It's number S2. Kits to build, but I did get lucky and I got the new version. The older version was much harder. I was watching a couple of videos and the pieces don't have like the little notches. You just glue them loose. Like they're just flat pieces that you just glue together and hold. So much harder. I was like, oh, I'm glad I got the new one. I don't need that kind of challenge. All right, is that it? Just that, right? So I need this. Remove the protective film, so we'll do that in a second. We've got the door. It has this little notch. You want to make sure that that is up like this to start with. And then you flip it when you put the sign, I guess. I think we're done with this. Let's put these back in here. Try not to bend them. I don't want a big snag on each other. Come on. I don't want that snagging on. Snagging on something. See if I can put it in the back. Oh my goodness gracious. Too many little teeny parts. Okay, I got it. Fighting with it. Okay, so double stick tape here, here. We will use double stick tape just because it's acetate and it's always easier. So I think that's probably too wide. It is. But this is too narrow. I'm going to go with the big one and then I'll just cut it. So a little piece at the top. I'm just going to snip it off here. I thought I was sticking it. I'm trying to stick it on my table. And a piece in the middle. And then one at the bottom. Okay, anywhere else? How wide is this? I haven't peeled this yet, so I just want to see how much room it gives you on the sides. Ooh, not a lot. Super close. I assume you need to avoid those door handle holes too. Interesting. Does not give you a lot of room. I'm going to put a little bit of tape here and here. I'm just going to use these extra pieces really close to this edge, opposite the door handle. Because I just have a feeling that's going to bow. And I don't want to try to use glue on this, even though my glue will kind of work on the acetate. It'll just ooze and make a mess. Alright, so yeah, I might put one there. There's not a lot of room here. I think this might even be too wide. Maybe I won't put one there. I just think it's going to bow, but we'll try it. Alright, so these have a clear film on them. Usually the best way to deal with that is to grab a piece of tape. Or you could sit there and fight with it with your tweezers for 10 minutes. But I don't like to do that. So it shows putting this on here. On this side, remember, this up, holes on the right. Remove the protective film. Who knows which side it's on. It might be on both sides. It might be on one side. There's one. I don't think it's on both sides. Let's see. We'll say no. Yeah, I don't think so. I think it's just on the one side. We'll put the pretty side toward the front, which is opposite. So we'll put it this way. I'll set it there for a second. Let me set just a fraction. I have to scooch. I have to remember to scooch over when I zoom because that's the way my camera works. Alright, so we'll peel this off. Did that peel? It did not. I didn't squish it down enough. You really have to remember to squish this down. Sometimes they just, especially on these really slippery surfaces, they don't stick super well. Gotta give it a little bit of help. Okay. Come on. Okay. Alright, now let's see if we can line this up. So like I said, I don't want to hit the handle holes. So, just looking to see if there's anything else I need to miss. I don't think so, other than maybe the, oh, is my tape too high? What? Am I the wrong way? Guys, I'm totally the wrong way. Were y'all yelling at me and telling me this? No. We're going to roll this tape off. I'm backwards. I didn't see this is fat and this is skinny, which made me backwards. So somehow I got to figure this out because that doesn't make sense to me. What am I doing wrong? I don't know. I'm just going to roll this off until I figure it out. Luckily, they give you lots of double stick tape. Alright, so, like that. Okay, so make sure your fat side's down. It's like I had it basically like this, which was wrong. Gotta catch all these little things, I swear. There's so many little things. Now I get to do this again. It's okay. At least I caught it. And now I know to put this really close to that edge. It's really super close. The acetate does not overlap very much. Just the tiniest bit. Alright, so there. We'll just use the little part cut off. And then another one. just put it in the middle. But not too far over past the line, because the ST does not go very far over at all. All right, we'll put this one here. All right, and then one more. Tweezers. Again, very close. I don't know if that's close enough. Let me try that again. There. Okay. Good. All right. Try this again. It's kind of dirty. We get fingerprints all over it. I'm just trying to make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Okay, it looks good. Try this again, now that I have it the right direction. You really have to pay so close attention to these things. And I tend to be a little bit on the spectrum as far as that goes. My mind's going everywhere. We'll put this side forward. Alright, so I'm going to try to get it. Let's see. Looks like about there. And then I think it was about 1/8 of an inch, if that, to miss these door handles. Oops. So, close enough? Nope. I need to go a little bit further over. If I can grab a hold of it. Ooh, it really stuck too. It stuck good. Alright, that's fine. You can just stay on there. Try that again. The door handles are making this tricky. Because you don't want to cover up the holes. But you do want it on that side just a little teeny bit. Closer, kind of, sorta, maybe. It's a little bit crooked, but I don't know. It shouldn't bother. My tape is doing weird things there. Okay. I don't know if it's going to matter if it sticks out any. It does. The tape's too wide, honestly. It will roll off. But I don't know if it'll roll off. Without rolling the whole thing off. I'm going to roll it off some because it's all gooey and you don't want gooey. I don't know if it'll interfere, so. You really got to have it super. See, I don't give you much. Look at this overlap. It's so little. It's less than the width of the tape. And there's the same thing on the bottom. So you have to keep it super close. Okay. Good enough, I guess. And then it says to flip it over. Are the door handles on the right? Where is it? Yep, it's on the right. Or the left, I mean. I would have thought it would have been the other way, but it's not. Okay. So the picture goes on the door. It says Jardin. Or I guess it says garden. It looks like a J, but it's a G. It says garden. I'm making it French and it's not. Good job. Is this too wide? I can't tell. Hold on. It's almost too wide. We'll go with it, but I'm going to take off a little bit. It's that medium one, but it's just a fraction too wide. I'm going to put it on my sign because I am never going to get it in the right spot the other way. So I'm just putting it on the back of the sign. Oh, where's that? Oh, it's on my magnifying glass. Okay. Okay. Try to get it centered, I guess. Let's see. It's hard to tell how far on each side. Approximately there. You can get it straight. Kind of straight. Not really. We'll try to slide it over just a fraction. It's kind of straight. Alright. Sign on there. We need the handle on there. We need lattice work on there. Alright. Do you think this fits snug? Who knows? We're just going to put tiny, tiny, tiny drop of glue just in case. Doesn't seem to have an up or a down. It is a little fragile in the middle. I just noticed. So don't push on the middle. Are you going in? Wow. Is it going in at all? Just the tiniest bit. It's really, really snug. Oh my goodness. What do you have that you can push on it with? It's not your finger. You need something because it's hard. It hurts. Alright, there. Lattice work is glued. Let's see. Is there a front or a back? Not really. Doesn't seem to have a difference. Oh, wait. Yes, there is a difference. Okay, what is the difference? Lines or no lines? Lines? Okay, lines. Printed side has little connecting lines. Can you see them? Whereas the other side does not. Okay, so there is a front. And let's see how far over it goes. Okay, so you want the glue. I don't want it to show too much, but I guess there's not really a good way around that. It's going to show somewhere anyway, unless you use glue and not their double stick tape, then it might not show. See if I can put it across this line. Does it fit flush at the bottom? They don't really tell you. I'm going to put it up a tiny, tiny bit, just in case there's something it has to clear. So I'm going to put my double stick tape. I'm going to put it on this, on that long part. I'm trying to get it not to, not to show too much. I just think that would be more tacky. So we'll put that there. it just shows you putting straight lines. So if y'all want to put straight lines, put straight lines. I'm going to be difficult about it and follow the curves because I don't like it sticking out. And hopefully both of these clear. I think they will. You can't put any on the top because it's the glass. And it's on the other side, so it wouldn't connect to it. I'll try that. I think it'll work. I just don't know if it's going to need glue too. If I feel like it's not holding, I'll throw some glue on there too. Maybe on those bottom legs or something. I might just do that. I might just put some on those bottom legs. Double stick tape can be a great convenience, but it can be not so secure, you know? Like this, it's really tacking up, which I like. I like it when it gets super tacky. It just works better. As long as it's not dry. A little bit dry. Alright, let's put this on here. I'll try to center it if I can. So I'm just going to raise it just not even a 1/16 of an inch, but just a tiny fraction from the base. I think about there. Feels on there. Feels pretty good. Alright, this should be fine. What now? Frame. Alright, let's see. Let's move stuff over. Probably have to zoom back out for this just a little bit. So the frame, we need board 1, B1 and B2. Board 1. That's G. That's H. That's B. B1 and B2. Come on. It's not like go. I don't think I need that, but I might. Put your lid on before you cut yourself. B1 and B2, B3 and B4. Come on. Some of these are really snug. The little wood part is just not wanting to detach. I'm trying to keep it from splintering, because it'll definitely splinter if it doesn't detach right. can see them. Well, it shouldn't include everybody, because I can see them, but you might not be able to see them. I don't know. But with my reading glasses, I can see them. All right. What else? Anything else? No. This is like that whole frame part. G, GHQ, T1, J21, all of them. Do I need B6? I think I do. Yeah, not anytime soon, I don't think so. We'll put this back over here. We do need... That's empty now. We do need... This is G, this is G. We need... Oh, that's really dark. G2, G3, G4, and 18, 19, and 20. So 2, 3, 4, 18, 19, 20. All right, let's see. 2. Where's 2? There's 2. These have little cut marks. I wonder if that's a sign that they're going to be a pain. Probably. I'm noticing some of them have these little spots. And maybe it's just to tell you where to push. But it also helps to tell you if you want to help cut it. Let's see if that was enough. That one just... snug. Okay, G1, G2 and G1. What did I say? I don't need G1. Okay. Don't need you one? Guess not. Put that aside for now. 3 and 4. 3 and 4. Right, get those out. 3 and 4. 18, 19, 20. Ooh, 18 looks tricky. Spots. Let's see if that's enough. Okay. Was that one 18? 19 is this little guy. 19, 19, and 20 is this. I'm trying to keep it as close to the table as I can when I'm pushing so it doesn't break. Okay, 20. Anything else? No. Set this aside. And then what else we need? H2, H. Boy, they just got this spread all over the place. H2. This one, but not H1? Nope, just H2. Okay, H2. other H's? No. Okay. T1. That one's easy to tell. T1. Q1. J21. Which was that part I had earlier? J21. Alright. Some paper cutting. Does it go before or after? K23, K24, K25. I'm going to spend all my time getting the parts out for this one. Got a lot of little pieces. Alright, where are my pictures? There they are. K's. There's a rug. And another rug. And a picture. Okay. Alright. It just kind of shows you how it's going to go together there. Alright, let's see if we can figure it out. So the first thing you need is that wall we did earlier. Get all these little pieces. Alright, wall we did earlier. Where'd I set it? There it is. Alright, wall. And then it shows T1, which is the colored floor looking thing. That is going into the bottom there. Which part? So the printed side's this way. Let's figure this out. No. No. This way? Yes. Yep, everything's matching. Okay. So the 4 tiny points are up, it looks like. And these go into the space. Somehow. So it shows this one and this one going below this step. Is it snug? Do I need glue or not? Feels pretty snug. We'll say no. Alright, and then flip it. And you've got the wall shelf going here. Let's find our wall shelf. That was in some of the stuff we did yesterday, or whenever it was, Wednesday. Wall shelf is E4. Does it give me a number? It does not, but I know that's what it is. Okay. I think that's it. Alright, so the wall shelf goes... Oh, it's got 2 holes. Interesting. Oh, it goes into Q. Okay. Which way does Q go? Q goes this way. Right here. So the wall shelf goes in there and here. So do you put the wall shelf first? No, it shows putting this first. Alright. Is it snug? It's pretty snug. Okay. So we'll do that. It looks like we do this. Now this. Should you put the picture on first? Yes. Shows the picture first. Alright, we'll do the picture first, which is this guy. And it goes just below the hole. Right? Yeah. Alright. I'm going to put double stick tape on the back of it. Where'd my tape go? There it is. Is that long enough? Yeah, that should be fine. too long, just a fraction too long. The tiniest bit. Roll it off my finger. If you get it right on the edge, it's not too long for that medium piece. All right, and that goes which way's up? It's little poppies, it looks like. I think this way. Yeah. Look on my finger. I'll get it sooner or later. There. Okay, make sure you're the right way. Make sure this is the right way. Like that, like that. Okay, goes below the hole. Pretty much about here. No frame, I guess. I don't see one. Ah, seriously. Quit trying to slide on me. Had you all straight. There. They are very detailed, Deborah. Right? They're so detailed. Alright, so now this goes here. Let's see if I can figure it out. Alright, so it slides in here. And then that little back piece. And then the little shelf. A lot of little parts that got to come together. That's tricky. I'm gonna try to get this shelf lined up. If I can find the hole. What? Okay. And this goes kind of above that. And then there's got to be an easier way to do it. I don't know what that is. You need bigger hands so you can hold it all. Take it a little at a time. And once I think I got it lined up, I'll try to come back over here. Something's not connecting right. What is it? This is right, right? I think I'm looking at it right. Figure out where to hold. Okay. I think I got it. There's like holes in the wall. I assume something goes in those holes. It's the right spot, right? And logically it has to be, because that's right. And it looks like that hole does not close up. It must be for something later. Alright, I think I got it. Okay. And then, okay, we need to put the rug down, it says. So the rug goes in front of the doorstep there. Got the round rug going there. Keep losing the tape. I'm just going to put one in the middle. It doesn't look like it needs a lot. Alright, let's see if we can get this rug in here somewhat straight. Alright, and then this is G20. G20 here. G20 is very loose. Do I risk gluing it? Sure. I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on G20. So probably should put it on the bottom. Let's put it on the bottom. Not sure what that does, but it's very loose. At least mine is very loose. Yours might not be. It's all about, you know, manufacturing and stuff. All right, got everything. I got a picture. This is quite in the wall. There, better. Okay, and then let's see, on to page 11. Page 11. G2. The male side goes to the back, like this. It's like there's no good way to sit it. It's like I don't want to. Where's my hammer? Yeah, I did find my right hammer, guys. So the other day when I was looking for a hammer, all I could find was that one. This is the one. That is the one I was talking about. It's got a plastic side and a metal side. But the plastic side's not so strong that it breaks stuff. Okay, that's G2. We need H2. That one. Yep. H2. Looks like this side goes to the front. The flat's in the back. And it's just kind of sitting here against this wall. Probably supposed to go in there flush. We'll see if that happens or not. Is it gonna work? Line up. Sorry about the banging. I can't do it with my hand. I can't push it. I don't have the strength or something. Okay, and then we need, it looks like G3 and G4. These two. Not that one. There it is. G3 and G4. So G4 goes on the right, G3 on the left. Does it matter if the printed side's out? Let's put the printed, well, I guess it does because it's got the little tab. So tab goes to the outside there, and tab goes to the outside here. Okay. So this goes in here. This goes down. I'm not tapping hard, guys. I'm barely tapping it. I just think it's easier. Okay, everything still seems flush. All right, what now? the base Q1 with the little part that sticks out that looks like it goes to the back. And obviously printed side up. So like this, and then just line up all your holes. Okay. You push it with your hands, at least some of it, and then I might tap it. Use the metal side. If you can push it with your hands, go for it. It's really snug. It's like, I'll push what I can with my hands. Okay, we are trying to see if we're flush. Alright, so everything looks flush, I think. Okay. Let's see. Now we need the door frame, which is B2. Where this goes. I don't think I've missed it or anything. B2. B2 goes. Trying to see. It doesn't give me a printed thing. No, it does show B1 sliding in front of it, so so the two tabs are on the bottom for sure, because the little pointy tab in the middle here, this one is on the top. Other than that, they don't look any different. They look pretty much the same. Now, the other part's going to go in. This is going to be buried, so I don't think it matters which way other than that. It doesn't look like it does. Okay, so that goes all the way into these bottom little holes. And this one's kind of tricky because you don't want to put too much pressure on that. I don't know if I want to hammer it either, so I'm going to try to, maybe I'll use my sanding thing. See if I can push on it. Alright. Is it flush? It looks pretty flush. Alright, and then B1. Female part. Alright, so there's a smaller male part and a bigger one, so we'll go with the bigger one down, right? Logically, yes. It has the number on it too. We'll put the number toward the inside just so, in case it shows. I don't think it does, but let's do that. Alright, so that goes there. It just slides up next to it. Okay, looks right. Now it says it's showing this little cross piece. It's not that. I don't know what it's showing there. Because there's nothing there. There's nothing there. There's nothing over here. Huh. Weird. I guess it goes on later, but it's kind of bizarre. Anyway, so B3, which appears to be this, goes on the top. Which way? I think this way, but we'll put the numbers up or down. Doesn't really tell me. I guess I'll put them down. Alright, so it goes in like this. So one goes in the back piece. Like that. And then this one goes in the front piece. It's basically holding those all together. Try to do it without breaking. Oh, well, get one side in, the other side pops out. That makes sense. Alright, am I lining up on this? I can't tell. I can't tell. Alright. I need 6 hands. In there. Come on. You look lined up. Really want to challenge me here. It's close. Are you in there? Maybe. It's barely in there. Trying to remember to use the plastic side. It doesn't mar the surface like the metal side can. Alright, and we've got, it looks like 2 little parts. G19. There's another one somewhere. Buried. There it is. 2 G19s. They go in these holes. Yes. Okay. Does it matter? Are they the same? They're the same. Does it show a printed side? It does not show. So it may not matter because it's probably embedded. I'm not doing that with my finger. Gently. Gently, gently. All flush. Let me look from the side. Yep, all flush. Okay. Next page. We're on page 12. What time is it? We're okay. All right. This thing, what is this, G18, and it's got an exclamation. What's the exclamation? You want to make sure that the hole, it's telling me to make sure this hole is on the right. The printed side up, I guess that's this side, it's pretty much the same. Any other differences? No, just the hole on the right. And that goes into the bottom of the door there. Oh, the arrow is pointing down, or, oh, I see, it's going into the little things we just put. So into the bottom of the door. Wow, that's a snug fit. And into the hole. So I guess you gotta put it in the bottom of the door first, maybe? Squish that in. And then see if it lines up to these little holes. Maybe. I can't see. I don't know if it's lined up. I can't see it. Feels like it's not quite lining up. Maybe I need to pull it out just a fraction. No. I'm trying to see it, but I need better light. Do I have a flashlight? Hold on. I can't see in the hole. Oops, I'm stepping on stuff. Sit stuff where you step on it. see if I'm lining up to this thing. I assume it's further back, but it seems like it's further out. Yeah, it's definitely further out than I thought. Okay. There. Sorry. Sometimes you gotta use a flashlight. Alright. Holes on the right. It's in the bottom of the door. Looks flush. Okay. The rug goes here. The rug. Okay. This rug goes here. Okay. Turned around. Alright. I'll put tape on the other side because it seems to work better for me. It's probably a little long, but I'll try it. Is it too long? I can't tell. Yep, it's a little long. We will snip it off. Let go of my scissors. Now let go of my finger. Alright, there's one. It shows one piece, but I'm going to put two. Why not? Okay. Alright. Let's see if we can get this somewhat straight. How far out from the door? It kind of looks like it's about one brick out. Approximately. Up there. Then we need the middle thing for the door, like I kept seeing. Okay, so B4 goes with the longer side. The curvy side goes on the same side as that hole. Does it get pulled all the way to the top? Yes, it does. Okay. It's curvy side and up. And then there's like a little, you see this little prong thing? Sorry, I'll hold it with my... trying to do it in a way y'all can see. Alright, so that goes in there. Does it go all the way around? It goes around both, right? I assume it goes around both pieces. Wow, that's interesting. Alright, around both pieces, I guess, and then in this little notch. Alright, let's see if that looks right. Turn it and see. Oh, it doesn't go around both these pieces. It's flush with the front. Okay. I get it. Alright, that's where the door's going to go. Okay. Assume the door is next. So our door with this. Alright, so there's a tiny little notch there and a larger notch here. goes in each of those holes. So I want the top one in first because it's longer, if that makes sense. So make sure you're in the hole, and then you want to slide the bottom in. And make sure everything stayed snug. And you can just kind of check for fit. Kind of. It doesn't open very far. Huh. It doesn't open because of that. Not that you need to open it, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, interesting. So if you're wanting it to open any further, you need to put this closer to this side. This little lattice work, because that little lattice work definitely will stop it from opening very far. So, I don't know if it's important or not. It probably isn't, but just in case. All right, next page. We have 15 minutes. What can we do? Anything else? So we got that put together, got the wall, got all the pictures, got the faucet. Let's go. All right, page 13. We're probably not going to finish. We could probably start it if we want, or I could just stop here. I might just stop here because this is like a whole other section. So I think that's a good part to stop. We got the whole frame base done, and I only have a few minutes left anyway. So let's stop there. I think my glue thing. Look how sticky that glue is. It's just hanging on to it. It's so tacky once it sits for a minute. I just wipe these out and reuse them. It's a water-based glue, so it cleans easy. All right. I think we are good then. 1, 2, 3 block over there. It's heavy. These are very heavy. Weigh like, I don't know, at least a couple pounds. Okay. Sorry about the yawn. Oh, goodness. All right, we did pretty good. We got all the way to page 12. We finished page 12, and we will do 13 on Wednesday next week. I assume Wednesday's nothing I can't do. I don't have a clue what day I'm going to babysit on yet. My daughter never tells me until the first of the week, so. But I think as long as I get done babysitting early enough, I can get home and do it. It's just I'm usually exhausted. So I don't like doing them both. But this one doesn't. The Rolifes, honestly, they're pretty easy. And they don't take as much energy as some of the other stuff I do. So I'll probably do it anyway, even if I do babysit. All right, so we got that done. Looks good, right? It's cute. All right, I'll give you a little close up so you can see how it's looking. Door. Okay. So we did that. We did these little birdhouses. Not sure where they go. I don't think we really did anything else. I don't think so. Alright, so I'm going to throw those in my little handy dandy organizer. This is now going to have to sit somewhere else because it's too big for that. So, I don't know where I'll put it. I gotta find a spot to put it. Alright guys, that's it for today. I will see you guys on Wednesday. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your evening. And if you have any questions, put them in the comments. I'd be happy to answer them. Alright, take care. Have a good evening. Bye-bye.